Hello, champs. I hope you all are doing great. Let us discuss the question paper pattern for CA Foundation Paper 1 Accounting. Along with that, I would also give you some guidelines as to maintain a sequence of attempting questions in the exam and some small advice so that you can ace those 3 hours in the exam hall. The question paper will be set for 125 marks, out of which a student need to attempt for 100 marks. There will be totally 6 questions of 20 marks each, out of which 5 questions need to be answered. Question number 1 being a compulsory question. Let us discuss each question one by one, their subparts, and what could be some additional things which we have to pay attention for. As informed, question number 1 being a compulsory question will have 3 subparts. A will be a true or false based question for 12 marks. There will be totally 6 questions, each question for 2 marks each, 1 mark for true or false and 1 more mark for the reason. Why do you support it as true or false? And 2 subparts, part B and part C. Part B will be a theory question and part C will be a small practical question. Generally, we can come across these questions each at 4 marks, 1 theory and 1 practical, and balance 12 for the true or false. Question number 2 will have 2 subparts. Generally, we can find these questions coming for 10 marks each, or one question can be for 12 marks and the other one for 8 marks. Expected chapters which we can see out question number 2 would be from rectification of errors or a BRS question or a depreciation chapter. Question number 3 will again have 2 subparts, either for 10 marks each or one for 12 and another one for 8. Expected chapters which we can see for question number 3 would be from not-for-profit organization or final accounts or a partnership accounts. Likewise, question number 4 will again have 2 subparts. Question number 4 having 2 subparts can majority times be coming up for 10 marks each. Here you can find the chapters being question on partnership accounts or incomplete records or final accounts or NPO, that is not for profit organization. Question number 5 generally would have 3 subparts out of one question which would give an internal choice. Expected areas or units where we can come across question under this part would be either from trial balance, cash book or inventory, bills of exchange, depreciation or again a not-for-profit organization, and one more category could be from company accounts. Under company accounts, we can certainly expect questions being tested on either concepts of bonus issue, right issue or redemption of preference shares, or again it could be also from debenture unit as well. Question number 6 will have 2 subparts. Majority times if you observe the past trend, generally part A will be for 15 marks and part B for 5 marks. Part A majority times is coming from a company accounts. This is generally a journal entry based question which will be tested on issue of shares, forfeiture, pro rata and so many connected journal entry active aspects things, and part B will be a theory question. Now, of these 6 questions, whatever units or topics, concepts, chapters mentioned here is purely based on the analysis I have seen of past 5 attempts, guys. This is subjective. Patterns could change because ultimately it's our mother body ICI who has all the rights to frame as they want it to be. Since this is what we have observed, which was asked in the previous exam, which will give you an overview on what aspect or how the questions could be framed, and definitely this will help you plan better for all those 3 hours. Coming to the order of attempting question, guys, those 15 minutes of reading time is most crucial for anybody to make a right choice, because you definitely have to pick the best question you know what is being asked for. Question number 1 being a compulsory question anyway is having true or false. You can definitely avoid time in reading this because you can directly read the statement and then start with reasoning. The other two, have a look at it. What is it being asked for? tentatively it will generally be an easier practical question, and one more is a theory based question. Out of the remaining 5 questions, make sure you choose the best you know. While you start answering the question, it is always advised to choose the best one, because this is where you will create an impression for the evaluator. Make sure you are attempting 2 best questions initially and then follow on with whatever choices you have considerably made. Avoid proceeding with a lengthier question initially, because that might definitely take a lot of time of yours and you might land yourself in that pressure. So plan it really well. Suggestive one could be the easier one, like question number 1 having true or false, and then journal entry related questions, which can certainly reduce your solving time. Moreover, guys, you have 3 hours in your hand, which is 180 minutes. Just allocate up 30 to 35 minutes for each question. You will still be left with some buffer time. Make sure you try to complete whatever question you have taken up in those 30 to 35 minutes. If by chance your allocated time is exceeding, you know where and what is taking your time. Make sure to complete within the respective time. If you are unable to do it, take 2 minutes. If you are able to feel that you are going to complete, if I am investing 5 more minutes, go ahead. But if you feel still lot to be done, just stop it there, leave some space, and then move on with the next question, because ultimately we cannot drag around only single question, sit and check. Ultimately, the balance sheet gets tallied. Some might not work out in our way. We have to definitely act smart here. So, plan it really well, maintain that time schedule. Definitely, you can attempt for the maximum marks. I hope whatever we have discussed would definitely give you one aspect or one overview as to how to approach those 3 hours with proper clarity. I know you're going to give your best, guys. Work for it, plan it really well. Execution is very, very important. You are going to make it. All the very best, guys.